I'm going to be showing you how to take this piece of inspiration here on Pinterest that I found and create something similar in terms of the banners inside Articulate Rise. So I'll show you how to be creating this. Just some simple, like a nice little footer and a header using the image blocks. Okay, let's go. So have Adobe Illustrator open. I have it right here. I took a screenshot of the nice little inspiration on Pinterest and I just moved it to the side as a piece of reference. And you'll need to create an artboard. So the artboard size that I used here is 1366 pixels by 402 pixels for the height. And I found that this sits nicely inside the full width image block in Articulate Rise. So if you go into the left-hand side and select your pen tool, find a point up probably 1/3 of the side, click it, move it down, create another point, hold, and move your mouse across just slowly to create a little curve. And then move your mouse to the top here. I've already created a gradient color, so I'll show you how to create that in one moment. And let's just find the points to create your shape. Okay. I'll probably just make this a bit bigger. So let's just move that down a bit. Yeah. And if you want to make your curve here a little bit curvier, you can use the selection tool, direct selection tool. Click and just play around with the handles. There you go. Yes, it's a bit more smooth. Okay. I'm just going to fix this little point in the corner here. That's right. It doesn't matter if it goes over the artboard, it will automatically be cropped up later. In terms of the gradient, your gradient tool is either G, or you can select the gradient tool here on the side. I have it as a shortcut here on my right hand side, and you can add that under window and gradient, and this pop-up will pop up. If you want to change the colors, all you have to do is just double click it, add in your color, select the range that you'd like, whatever kind of gradient style that you like, you can play around with here, or you can even create a solid color as well. I have two icons ready that I've downloaded from Flat Icon, so you can select a nice icon that suits your theming and your branding. I'm just gonna Control-C. So this will now be positioned inside the banner here, just at the top. Make sure that it's a bit off placement as well, or as large as you like. Yeah. And now for the footer banner. So down here at the bottom here, if you select your artboard selection tool, click, hold Alt, and drag downwards, and it will duplicate that board for you. Let's just clear the contents. If you select the pen tool again, let's start from this corner here. Click a point, click your second point, hold your mouse and drag outwards to make a little curve, and then just let go and then move your mouse down to the side here and click to make that nice little diagonal slant. Select your corners because you're building a shape. Yep. And connect. And that's it. Let's see how the curve looks. Yeah, that looks fine. And now I'm going to add in my brush that I have here. Control-C and then Control-V. Now let's move the brush down here. Just scale that. So click, hold Shift to scale down. That's it. So now we're going to export this. So File, Export, Export As. Making sure this was the previous banners that I created, but let's ignore that. So select Use Artboard. Make sure that you're selecting all, meaning Artboard 1, Artboard 2. And in here, you can label it as banner 2, whatever you'd like. Underscore, no process, so that it doesn't compress the file once you upload it onto Articulate Rise. And then export. And okay, make sure that it's transparent. Okay. All right, so now let's move over to our Rise module that I have here. I'm going to go back, whoop, and create another one, test 2, add content, lesson. I'm going to use an image block, drop down, full width image, edit, edit, replace image, and let's do our banner to no process, open. Uploading, woohoo! All right, so we have our first one. I like to make sure that I remove the top padding and maybe just add a little bit of padding in between for whatever objects and blocks we're going to add afterwards. And then we can add in our little interactive flip cards just to add some nice movement on the page. And then we can add in our final footer. So full width, edit, edit again, replace image, and then banner number 2. Upload. And that's it. You've created a nice customized image full width blocks. So now when you hit preview, so pretty. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.